Knowledge is power. They don't want you to have knowledge at this point in time. That's why the New World Order is here. That's why they have all these fucking distractions to keep you from enlightening yourself.
That's why on a sunny day in London, whilst most people were at work, I decided to visit the Freemason Museum and do research in their library.
These are books that XXXTENTACION read on his path to awakening. Let me break them down one by one. The Occult book. This is real hidden knowledge. Occult means hidden from the masses. This book opens your eyes to ancient symbols, secret societies, and the spiritual codes elites study but never teach us. It's like learning the rule book to the matrix you were born in. The Synchronicity Key. This book teaches you that nothing is random. Everything happens for a reason. It's not luck, it's alignment. Your thoughts, choices, and energy create patterns the universe mirrors back to you. X used this to read signs, follow deeper meaning, and know when he was in the flow with destiny. The Book of Mastery. This is one of the most spiritual books X tapped into. This book teaches you that you're the master, you just forgot. It reminds you that your thought shapes reality, and that your true self is divine, not broken. Atlas of the Skies. This one connects you to the stars, not just astrology, but the deeper science of the cosmos. As above, so below. X studied the skies to better understand himself, his timing, and his place in the bigger picture. The Book of 1,000 Dreams. This book helps X decode his subconscious mind. Your dreams are messages, warnings, and visions. This book teaches you how to interpret them and see through symbols.
Not many people know this museum exists, let alone that there's a library full of esoteric, occult knowledge. What secrets would I find in the library? There were hundreds of books in the library, and obviously I could only read a few in the time slots I was allowed to be in the library for. But all the books I read confirmed what I already knew, that the universe consists of 3 planes, what one book called a grand trinity of being, that there's a mental plane, a physical plane, and a spiritual plane, and all these 3 planes work together to create reality. Life is made of atoms, and there's a force behind these atoms, a motion you can think of it as, and this force charges the atoms. This force is the thinking behind a river, as one book put it. This force is part of a great design that many would say is spiritual or of God. This force is the life principle of being. And I think as somebody who often has been called weird or even demonic for believing in this type of knowledge, and if you're watching this, you're probably like me, you're always aware that we're not the only beings on this planet. There's spirits, there's other entities. Maybe like me, you've seen them before. And this book was talking about the supernatural and how, in many ways, people like me and you, we're initiated. We're part of the great secret. And even though it's difficult to be demonized, to be made fun of, actually, people like me and you are special. Another book that felt very personal was a book that was highlighting how the sun used to be worshipped. And why this felt very personal is, if you look at my YouTube channel, you'll see that I have on several occasions made videos where I've channeled my ancestors. I ask that you guide me to share a message to the collective, a message that will empower and heal and awaken. Too much money can cause burning of the heart, burning of morals. In Christianity,
you're not destined to succeed. That it doesn't work for people like you. No one's going to want to pay you for your services. You're going to see that. That's all
cap. The energy is too high. My name is Naomi and I used to be a librarian, which is why I wanted to make this video. I've always had an interest in knowledge, but more importantly, how knowledge is produced, who writes the books, what books end up in mainstream libraries. I'm on a personal quest to share and encourage people to embrace new forms of truth, knowledge and power. And I personally view divination as knowledge. I view tarot as a form of ancestral technology which can help us, especially if you're creative, connect with ourselves in deeper ways. So if you would like to work with me, either by having a tarot reading or by working more closely with me, have a look at my website